have you join us on this episode of Art House. I'm Melinda Kinlami. Let's check out what we have for you on the program. Visual art students in UNILAG exhibit. Then it's off to the Moriri Gallery in Port Harcourt, River State, where art and design interplay. More details when Art House returns in a moment. Do stay with us.
Being a woman writer, I would be deceiving myself if I said I write completely through the eye of a man. There's nothing bad in it, but that does not make me a feminist writer.
Resonance is a group exhibition by visual art students in the Department of Creative Arts at the University of Lagos.
The Madhouse, Tekera Africa in Lagos is the venue for this group exhibition by visual art students from the Department of Creative Arts at the University of Lagos.
Today's exhibition is about my sets, like my people and I, my classmates and I, has put in a lot of effort to have this exhibition done. As the title says, resonance. So it talks about, and the subtitle is what stands in the way becomes the way. Of course, if you are to talk about resonance, you have to talk about something you yourself you can resonate with. You don't just build up a story that you can't relate to. So today we have all come together and host this exhibition, have this exhibition done by putting our stories together, by coming together, and every obstacle that stands in our way, by not minding them, but then we channel it and use it as our strength to get all of this done. And I'm happy that this is happening.
The exhibition is an exhibition by 211 students of the Faculty of Creative Arts. I believe it's the Faculty of Creative Arts of the University of Lagos. And it is like a coursework around curatorial practice. These help the artists, the students, basically, to understand what it takes to host an exhibition and to have an exhibition, basically. So this is interesting because when I was a student as well in UNILAG, because I graduated from UNILAG as well, we had this exhibition, and since then there's been an annual exhibition that it keeps getting bigger and bigger and bigger. So starting from last 2023, Madhouse has been the space where they host this exhibition, because that's basically what Madhouse is for. It's an incubation for emerging creatives.
Resonance, a word which depicts a deep and lasting impact or powerful connection, is the title of the show. So the images on display are to evoke a strong emotional and intellectual response from the viewers.
Resonance is talking about resilience. Resilience, what stands in the way can become the way. My painting is titled Time on Trial. In most cases, people are usually out of track, out of time. So I'm based off my experiments and discovery, I've learned that we can manage time rather than being ruled by it.
These budding artists throw more light on some of the pieces and messages behind them.
I titled this work Artistic Vision. Now, if you look at this is a popular place in Lagos. This is Underbridge, Falomo. This Falomo Underbridge. And if you look at some of these artworks, one thing that I resonated with it is because These are examples of Chibok girls that were kidnapped 2014. Now, you know what happened to some of these girls? Some of them are dead, some of them are, raped, some of them are still alive. Now, I want to relate what happened here and here. These ones, I would say the country has happened to these ones. But if you look at these ones, at the moment, the country is still, because this is somebody sleeping under the bridge. These are people sitting under bridges randomly. They don't know what the country offers them. They don't know what they want to do. But one thing I always tell people, at the end of the day, there's light at the end of the tunnel. In spite of our challenges, in spite of what happened to these people, these Chibok girls, some of them, till they die, that memory will not leave their head. And this is just an artistic representation of what is happening to them. And I tag this work artistic vision. And what is vision? Vision is a mental picture of a desirable future. So in spite of the current thing that is going on in the mind of these people, both these ones that are late and these ones that are still here aimlessly, there's light at the end of the tunnel. The country can still be better, and the whole world can see what Nigeria can do.
Into the theme of resonance because it explores the history of Nok Terracotta. Earlier in the year, I traveled home. I'm from Kaduna State, Jaba local government, where the ancient civilization of Nok is. And so this project is about returning home, to know about my identity, to reclaim what it means to be from home.
The work behind me, I would say, it's so powerful, so much that it depicts what we are having today. Of course, everybody has seen the happy part, everybody has seen the finished work, everybody can enjoy the art pieces that will be displayed there. But then, what of the journey that leads to all of this? So the artworks is about the jaga-jaga, the problems that a student artist or an artist could face, especially emerging artists could face, whether in school or outside there, as long as you are an early career artist.
We were sent home for a couple of times to actually go think about it. And then I reflected and I realized that there is no better way to emphasize the fact that what actually stands in the way becomes the way than a representation of life itself. So I went home and I painted and I realized that yes, there is actually an imbalance in this life. A lot of people tend to be frustrated. A lot of people go through a lot of things on a daily basis. You see people who have financial issues, mental struggles and the rest. But there is a standard in the society that doesn't really let people pour out their frustrations as much as they want to pour out their frustrations. So you see them outside, you see them calm, you see them like they have strength. But the thing is that they actually have things that are going on in their lives beneath them that if you don't dig deeper, you will not understand. So I used different genders for this painting because women, according to my knowledge in this society, tend to pour out their frustrations. We tend to see more frustrated women than men. Men can be frustrated, but I feel like the society makes it that they become frustrated in their curtains, in their closets. But the thing is that a man can actually be frustrated. And in as much as they are frustrated, they come out what? They come out calm and actually very collected. You can see that in the painting representation here. They come out very calm, collected. They have strength. They know how to keep it under checks.
The array of works of art done in various media also have a sense of harmony and echo shared experience from these students who are still under tutelage.
Here with me we have Unquenched, a light that refuses to go off. That's the whole idea about the work. Being a light that refuses to go off. Here we have a yellow figure. The yellow figure can be an individual, can be you, can be I, can be anybody around you. And surroundings, we have dark figures, we have all these dark objects. These dark objects represent your societies as a large. Represent people you have around you, represent things going on around you. And we have yellow reflections of the work also, of the objects shining upon the works. Very reflections are positive energies you pass across to people around you. Not being influenced, but rather being an influence on people.
It's amazing to see students pushing themselves with their works and showing what's possible with their minds. And it's a good way to show them what it feels like in the real world, to put your mind to action and show the world without being ashamed of it. You know, it starts from here. You get confident, you get bolder, you know what you've done wrong, what you do right. And based on audience feedback, you adjust, you shape, and you find yourself. It's a good thing.
I've witnessed some other editions in the past, and this is actually an improvement over what they have done. Yes, we have the panel discussion this time around, which is very interesting. And I also want to thank Madhouse for creating this kind of edifice. It helps a lot in harnessing the creativity of the young creatives. And I want people to emulate this kind of thing, replicate it in different locations so that it will help the young ones to have a space to display their creativity. And the works that we have here, they are amazing, coming from the future masters. You could tell that they have great potential to give to the nation.
This kind of experience is crucial for these students as they prepare to embrace the world of artistry.